What do you think Korean War means to you?
Well, it was probably the most important thing in my life at the time. And it's something I look back to and remember in many ways fondly. In other ways, it was tough.
So most generally we have our conversations are related to some, either a joke or whatever. Not a whole lot. We don't talk about the war anymore. If we go to the Chosun Few reunion, we get together. Now that I said there's only 2 of us left that I know of.
He and I were talking, and he was standing up on the deck of the tank, and we heard a mortar round coming. And I hit the ground, and he hit the deck of the tank, but it wasn't good enough, and it just completely gutted him. I had him all over me, and that was when I first woke up to really how bad it could get. But, I think my worst experience over there was the first time I used the damn bayonet.
Came out, and we had to keep starting our vehicles. You know, if it didn't run them every 2-3 hours, you couldn't start them because the oil would freeze up. And so here is a woman sitting there by a stream. She broke the ice with a stream, and she is washing clothes about 6 o'clock in the morning below zero. And I thought, boy, oh boy, you know, these people are just, they're so clean, you know, the cleanliness. Even when they're walking down the roads, they were white.
Korean, they all the way down to the Pusan, down lower section. And our job was to land and push them back. And from there I went up through Daegu and right on up through the middle of the state, the country.
Very honored and surprised that I got an award from South Korea.
Pictures of Korea. When the war first started over there, the boys didn't have the proper coats and equipment to keep them warm, and there were a lot of frostbitten hands and legs.
My first impression, I'll never forget it, was a little boy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I understand about more. But the civilians and the kids, so, I adapt to stuff very quickly. I accept stuff. Nothing bothers me. But the people in South Korea, they suffered.